Hello, YouTube. A bit later. Pasta cooking. Ooh, pasta. Now that's a lunch. That's a lunch right there. I'll be eating sandwiches. But it's tasty sandwiches. That's that's nothing to be ashamed about. Pasta, that's a global emote. What is that, like a pasta hand throw? It looks like a pasta hand throwing meatballs on top of a plate of pasta. Interesting. Sandwiches. Emoji. What? Some weird looking sandwiches. It just looks like lettuce, cheese, and tomato. I guess someone like. Didn't even know that pasta emote even existed. I didn't either. We're learning so much today. Also, continuing. Alright, I don't have a face. Did I already talk to her?
The streets will flow red once more, a great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
The girl stares at the sailboat by the
streets will
pier.
not flow red with anything. Who are you?
Good question.
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's see. Oh. Let's just answer some questions.
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Let's see. Looking off the side. What's he looking at? What are you doing up on
Can't
that
you
wall?
tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low orbit.
A faceless curve could be mistaken for a gray button. That's something I could do. Where is a bit of a gray button? Let me where I shouldn't do things spontaneously because my organization of files is a mess. Yeah. More? You wanna hop up? Yeah? Go hop up? Okay. So whiny. No, it's Jasper. And Wednesday, it's not Jasper. Here we go. It is Wednesday. He always likes hopping up when I stream. Here we go. Until I get a face. I think that'll do for now. Justice is fine, I hope. She like she was gonna live with me when my sister moved, but then like out of nowhere she gave her to a different friend to take care of, so I haven't seen her in a while, and she's not here. But I'm keeping the emote for a bit because I don't really have anything else to put in there. Hi. You're so noisy. I'm sure she's fine. Why did you hop up here, just to scream at me?
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
Let's see. Are you so committed to facing this building?
Is severely lacking in
Yes.
habit. Not
Yes, she
even
is.
the occasional
Very
trash
noisy.
can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
Alright, so, you don't know what to
Have
write?
you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here.
I've seen those.
Rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cads. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true. and total.
Yeah?
I love public art.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
Do you know anything about the
I
recent
ain't no
murder?
snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
I ain't no
Nope.
snitch, pig.
Actually,
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
You keep looking off to the side. What are you
The
looking at?
lieutenant is desperately searching for another handkerchief.
Searching for another handkerchief. I don't think that's what's supposed to be there. She turns her head to face the coast and nods disdainfully towards Joyce performing maintenance on her boat.
Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features.
Can you get the game just a teeny bit lower? I can. Maybe not that. There we go. Options. Music volume. Oop. Let's see if that's. Oh, wait. Voiceover. That should be perfect already. Alright. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell with two more present in the girl's
woman
features.
on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
You mean
On a
Joyce?
first name basis with her, are we? Piggy's moving up in the world.
Hold on, what's those
It's
on?
where they grow whores like her. And they're whoremen.
While the negativity.
Have you got a crush on her? Aching for an opportunity to defend her honor.
Oh, I forgot to turn off the air conditioning. One moment. Let's see. Catch you later, Cindy.
Watch your back, ungulate. You've got eyes.
Undulate. What a good word.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
Wow, someone's been a little boring. What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
I like brown, I like standards. Look, I'm just trying to do my job, no need for extravagance. What is this, picking on me for not being crazy enough? It's the least of my concerns. Came in my
Hmm?
boring.
I wouldn't
looks at you.
worry about that.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown, he doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
Oh. Don't worry, Kim, I'll make you proud one of these days. What is this, picking five? Yeah, least
No
my
need
concerns.
to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Look, I'm just trying to do my job, no need for
Of course
extravagance.
you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Yeah, no need. Let's keep my announcement standby for now. Wait. This would make capo type now?
Yes, the type of cop you are, sire. Think of it as a caste, a class even, a nation of regular law officials that you belong to. It comes, of course, with the usual benefits.
Should I be? I mean, I'm anything but regular, so I don't think
Good,
there's any
good,
need for that.
Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
God, this game's so mean to me. Alright. Take it.
All around you, rain falls on the great city of Revachol. Rain drips from the eaves and floods the gutters, washing the filth away. The spring thaw must be here. The snow is melting.
What am I
Looking
doing?
up at the sky, cold water dripping from your hair.
What do I
Grey
see?
sky like great battleships, clouds colliding with one another. Rain falls down on the world.
How does it
Your
feel?
shirt sticks to your chest. The shoulders of your disco blazer grow heavy. The cold finds its way in under your skin. You shiver, and the city shivers with you. You're not dressed for this weather. You should get an overcoat or a patrol cloak.
This
Motherfucker.
rain will not let up anytime soon. You should get a raincoat. There's a freight to the east. They sell them there.
Okay. I don't know what a freed is.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front.
Good mail delivery box.
The box seems happy. Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, Post Lavantière mail collection. Been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow, and then suddenly you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Leave. Have I... No. I'll do that later.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
That's it for now. Leave.
Welcome to Revachol.
Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you. It's addressed to the lieutenant. Hey, I know, Revachol. That's where we are.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago.
I came here from it.
Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell
It's
him.
men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
So we are in limbo.
Come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Let's back up. Fucking A-Cam. I've got your back.
You two make a cute couple. You know that.
Look,
The
spits.
lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness.
Settled. We have some couple of
Whatever
questions.
you say, officers.
What are you
Not
hauling?
much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples?
Apples?
Yeah, apples. I take it you had other questions?
He's given you the runaround. Let's be honest, you were bested.
No. Sad. You're a lawyerman, right? What are your stance on
What?
drugs?
They're shit, man. I don't let anything pollute my body.
Takes a long drag of his
You
cigarette.
know where that shit comes from? Sarah Miriza. Safre. Ilmara. They take the money from our local junkies here and then use it to outcompete us in the manufacturing sector. They know they can't beat us in a fair fight, so they have to get us to weaken ourselves somehow. It's racial sabotage, racial economic sabotage.
So take it you're not smuggling drugs out, Martinez?
Not out. I'll never betray the purity of my tribe.
So you're telling us that you don't know anything about drug smuggling through Terminal B?
I don't know shit. And if I did, I wouldn't tell you.
I also want a cigarette. Then what are you still hanging around for? Most stuff are camioneers. Most other camioneers have left.
What do you think? I can't leave the lorry unguarded. Stuff's been getting looted lately. It's those little kips sneaking on at night. If they touch my stuff, the bosses will be on my ass like ass cancer.
Like ass cancer. If it's not you, then who's running drugs through Terminal
Isn't
B?
it obvious? Fucking Sealang, that beady-eyed South Samaran. His little side business is a scam. I wouldn't be surprised if he was peddling drugs as well.
Who's
There's
that?
a Samaran guy who likes to pretend he's some kind of businessman.
Oh, I haven't met him yet.
Really, he's just selling his employer stuff. Stuff he stole after he broke the seals on his Humanox lorry.
Where do I find
Just
him?
Follow the smell. It smells like apricot and oil when you're nearby.
The lorry man lets out a raspy croak of had his own sense of humor.
Yes. Where is he?
Looks like I offended your partner there. Too bad. Sealang's usually a little bit south of here, near the canal. You can't miss him. Just watch yourselves. His tribe are natural liars. It's in their blood. He's your man, all right. 100%.
I wouldn't be so sure about it. Not until we've heard what Sealang himself has to say.
Guess we need to pay Sealing a visit
So-
then. We're done for now.
You see a Samaran street vendor surrounded by a motley assemblage of goods. When he realizes you're looking at him, his face breaks into a wide, welcoming grin. The name Silem is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer! Everything's cool here.
Gives you a thumbs up. What's so cool?
Everything's cool. The goods are cool, the customers are cool, the place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
Oh, the rain let up.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps into the city, tugging at the textiles hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
You're very cool.
Ah,
Bang,
nah,
bang,
you're
bang,
cool.
bang.
Both hands. He makes both hands into finger pistols and fires a few finger bullets into the air. Really, you think I'm cool?
Oh, yes! You got style. You got personal style. You know what you like.
He surveys his consumer's kingdom with an air of satisfaction.
You like premium menswear. Look around and browse. Everything looks cool on a guy like you. Take your time.
He settles back into the pile of boxes
Don't
he's
be
sitting on.
distracted by the flattery and funny man act.
Hmm.
Questions.
So Sailing, what's your stance on
Huh?
drugs?
I don't go in for that, officer. Drugs ruin lives. Unless you're into drugs, of course. In which case, drugs are excellent. Mwah! Tasty, tasty drugs.
Tasty, tasty. We're looking for a lorry driver who transports drugs out of the harbor. He or she is in this traffic
That's
jam.
so cool. You investigating the local drug trade like some cool narc? But I am not a lorry driver. I am just a street vendor. I don't know anything about that.
But you are a lorry man. Another driver has identified you and
Who
your
said
lorry.
that? It's the fat racist, right? I bet it's him. He has an agenda against me because I'm an immigrant who works harder than he does. He's a hater.
So you admit you're a lorry driver?
No, I I just said I work harder, and he's an asshole. I'm...
Stops to think.
Okay, maybe I'm a lorry driver too. A little. But that's not the most important thing about me. That's my day job. This is my dream.
Let's see. My sources tell me you're the one transporting drugs for the Union.
No, that's insane. It's the fat hater. He's been eyeing me for a week and he sent you here. Maybe he's the one, huh? Have you thought about that?
Stop scrolling. What do you know about the drug operation at the harbor?
Nothing. I told you. I'm not a dumb guy. I don't get involved with that crowd.
And what crowd is that?
Crowd? You know, the drug crowd?
Ah, the drug crowd.
He doesn't want to talk about them. He's afraid.
Let's see. Let's see. Who are you afraid of?
There's bad people doing bad things here. That's all I know. Please don't get me into this mess. I've spent 15 years working my way up.
If you don't want to get into this mess, you have to give us a reason to move on.
It's a she, okay? The other drivers call her the lady driver. You're better off staying away from her. The way they talk about her, she's no lady.
Who are these other drivers
All
who
of
talk?
them. I don't know. I told you all I know. Are we cool now? I really want us to be cool now.
Who exactly is talking about this lady driver of yours? The racist or
We're so
the
close to
one
being cool.
with the
Don't worry.
All of them. Even the ones who've left. I don't hang out with them. I don't remember who has tattoos.
Let's see. She, where is she? I haven't yet met a woman in
There's
this
one
roundabout.
by the statue of that king. I haven't gone near her. And I won't either.
The third driver. We haven't talked to her yet. Where exactly is she? Near the horseback monument?
In her lorry there. But I don't know if it's her. Are we cool now? I think we're cool now.
Okay, we're cool now.
All right. I scored. Let's cap this off with a purchase. You can walk away from here with funky sunglasses, detectives. Both of you. You deserve it.
I'll look around. Thanks. No funky sunglasses for us today. We got mysteries to solve. Time is running out. Running out. Running out. Money.
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your nothing.
Grandma?
Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is gray like lead. No, this one is a monster in disguise.
Excuse me. Ma'am, I'd like to ask you some
No
questions.
response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Snap your fingers
If
from
you
her
want her
face.
attention, you may need to be more forceful.
Snap your fingers
Where
twice.
am I? Who are you?
Like a magician recalling a subject from hypnosis, you've jolted her
The
back to
smile on
reality.
Her face has disappeared, replaced by the wary aspect of a cornered beast.
I was actually hoping you could tell me that.
Ugh, never mind. I remember now. I'm still stuck in that traffic jam in the 50s.
Head with contempt. When else would you be then? Where else would you
Back
be
in
then?
Mefka, during the time of the revolution. The sidewalks and cafes are filled with young people. I was on my way to see a new Boyadero picture starring Gabriel Buenguerro. Until you came along, that is.
Who's Gabriel Boy
This is Gabriel Buenguerro.
Shows you the photograph in a lavish amber
A
frame.
strikingly handsome man looks straight at you, his head crowned with a wide brim hat. His hair is dark as an oil slick, and his jaw the most perfectly chiseled thing you've ever seen. This man's got a hold over her, even 50 years later. You can feel it.
He was the biggest star of his day. Girls used to faint in the aisles of cinema whenever he came on the screen. And schoolboys used to memorize all of his lines.
She leans back, savoring the world she's conjured up. So I take it you were in Mesk when you were young?
Someone was.
She nods as though her meaning was perfectly clear. Someone as in... Someone, are these not your
They are
memories?
someone's memories, boy. What
She gets
difference
gruff.
does it make if it's me or not? They're beautiful. That is all that matters. Beautiful and true. And they will win. They're coming for this, you know? All of this.
She seems to derive some bitter pleasure from this strange thought, as if the past will one day wipe the present away, like a tidal wave approaching.
Sorry to interrupt your dreaming, ma'am.
I wasn't dreaming. I was there, Loman. It was early spring, and the mine behind the Black Sun had just come out. The posters were 20 meters tall. Everything was golden.
Her eyes narrow and she appears to take your
While
measure.
you, people, were tearing each other apart over your petty little revolution. In Methk, it was a golden age.
Right. I have some other questions for you. Police
Why
questions.
not, Harife? It's not like I have anything better to do in this hellhole.
She settles back against the railing of her motor lorry. Behind her, mountains of memorabilia, photos, and knickknacks line the dashboard. What are you hauling? Diamonds,
Of course
really?
not. But wouldn't it be marvelous if I was?
Okay, but what are you really
Clever
hauling?
stupid things they put in the lorry, I imagine.
So you don't know what you're hauling on your own lorry?
I quit concerning myself with that a long time ago. Besides, I don't drive the lorry for the cargo, if you know what I mean.
She says that as if something narcotic is the real reason.
Let's see. What if the cargo is
Then it's
contraband?
contraband, Loman. What? Do you want to take an old woman in? Be my guest. Lock me away like Bad Hand Hermenegildo.
Still don't really understand this whole boyandero
Of
thing.
course not. To truly understand the boyadero, you need to listen to On the Western Plain.
Okay, what's
It's an
that?
old ballad about a young girl who falls in love with a daring boyadero. He promises to marry her as soon as he returns from the Western Plain.
Guessing that doesn't
Of
happen.
course not. The boyadero returns from the Western Plain a changed man. One night, as he and his beloved are out walking along the river Maygrit, she pleads with him to give up his riding and settle down.
I think I see
So
where
the
this is going.
boyadero strangles his beloved and throws her body in the Magritte. Then he rides off, because the Western Plain is calling to him.
That's not where I thought this was
You
going.
have to understand. A true boyadero needs a whole horizon to himself. He can't be tied down by man or woman. His beloved was selfish. She didn't know what it meant to love a boyadero.
What if to truly love a boyadero is to float lifeless downstream?
Alright, are you the lady
You
driver?
just call me a lady, Herife.
She clearly doesn't think she's a lady. Don't repeat it.
Let's see. Yeah, alright. I was told a woman driver, you're the only
I'm
woman
not
here.
that either, Herife. I've gone too far from it all to remember what was between my legs. It doesn't work like that on the long haul.
So you're not the driver everyone's
I'm only
terrified of?
terrifying to small children and to those who used to know me.
Let's see. Then who is the female driver I was told
How
of?
should I know? Do I look like I spend a lot of time with the other communers sniffing around when I have my movies to go to?
Why are you scared of the people
Because
you
they
used to
can no
know?
longer recognize the person I once was.
You said long haul,
The big
that's...
ones, the trucks. There's no women and men there. It's all just.
She hums along as if to track on repeat. As if to a track on
In the
repeat.
middle of this town, there's a ghostly motorway. It takes all the people where they want to stay.
You feel very cold suddenly, as if standing face to face with a terrifying adversary. Then the feeling dissipates, and all you see is an aging woman.
I think that's all I need to know. Thanks.
Awesome.
The woman stares at you, her mind elsewhere now, on other
Something in her
matters.
is pulling towards some unknown rest state. She twitches, like a sleep kick.
Before I came, you seemed away.
She's just a distracted old woman. We should maybe let her get back to her things.
Come on, he thinks. She's not the lady driver.
You hear that, Lowman? I don't think your partner likes you spending too much time with me.
Should you drive a lorry if you get like that? Okay, let's change the
Hell
subject.
dream is what it is.
She nods her head according to a rhythm known only to her, staring at a photo in her hands. You seem like a woman who knows a thing or two about
What
drugs.
do I need drugs for, Lowman? What I see, what I feel, the great adversary, no drugs can compare.
The
Yes.
adversary?
There is a protagonista and an adversario. I am on the side of the adversary. There's no coming back from that hole.
I don't like the sound of any of that. Sounds like a horrible drug. The worst one of them all.
Let's see. Where could I get my hands on experience like
If you
that?
don't know,
She flicks her wrist in a gesture of casual dismissal. What is that you're hauling
you're mad,
exactly?
Lowman. What of it?
Okay, let's put it another way. Are you smuggling drugs through Terminal
Maybe.
B?
Probably not. Makes no difference to me either way.
You said earlier you don't know what cargo you're hauling. Could it be
Just
drugs?
this month, I made half a dozen trips from Saramiriza to Grat on the U41A. What do you think they take from Saramiriza to Grat, Lowman?
Drugs?
No, Lowman, diamonds.
Damn this. Make her answer.
Are you making fun of me? I didn't ask about diamonds, did I? If you had to guess, who do you think was smuggling drugs around here?
Easy. He's the skinny man who thinks he's a poet. Never trust a poet. Also, he's the only one I can see from here.
I didn't ask you about diamonds, did I? I didn't care about that. I don't care about
Diamonds
that.
are good for you, Lowman. You should try them sometime. Make yourself pretty like Eva de Zoras.
Okay, if you're not involved with the drug trafficking, why are you still
Where
waiting
do you
here?
want me to go? This isn't so bad. I can listen to music, or the seagulls. Look at all the colors and the futures of this world. It's a good palate cleanser, this jamboree. Or I can just relax and let my mind carry me back where it will, to the Great Plains.
I think we're done here, no?
Thank you for now.
Yes, go. Enough jamboree. I need to get back to Mesky.
Voice trails off. Ooh, an autosave. I want to talk about
Me?
you. Yes,
I
you.
don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Let's see. Well, no, we work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. All right, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Do you ever talk with
What do
yourself?
you mean?
You know, when you're thinking, do you have any conversations with, like,
I
your
have
brain?
no idea what you're talking about.
So how do you, outside of your head? Let's see. Saying your brain never chimes in advance with advice warnings or anything?
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use my notebook.
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages. That's where his conversations with himself take place. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Alright, that's all
Good.
for now. Conclude.
Let's change the subject.
Tell me
What
about
do you
the
want
case.
to know?
Literally anything about it. I can't remember a single
Ah,
thing.
yes. The case brief you missed. Now I remember.
Opens his notes.
3 days ago,
Brief,
the
yes,
RCM
sounds good.
emergencies desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Wait, does the briefing say who the
A
victim was?
security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth.
Why didn't we know anything about the
They
caller?
didn't identify themselves in any way. The tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide
There's
themselves?
a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez.
Hold on,
Now
and
it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
hold on, and the RCM
What's
is
The Rebachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
of course, yes, I understand everything.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
So would you say this is a mysterious case?
It's not a particularly mysterious case.
Why not?
The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
Okay, so the case probably isn't mysterious, but could it be sexy?
There was some interest in this case at my station, but not for the reasons you have in mind. You seem to wish there was
Cut this boring stuff off immediately. You know what this case is about.
Oh, I guess that settles it then.
Excellent. Was there anything else?
Let's see. If we're from different precincts, why are we on the same
I'm
case?
afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
What do you mean?
Don't know. I assumed you were in on it.
You know what I'm in on. Retrograde
Better
amnesia.
still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Kappa?
It's just stupidity.
What kind
The
of
cop
stupidity?
kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the Industrial Harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
Ah, so it's a struggle over who runs
Well,
Martinez.
sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the
Let's see.
contrary.
So you volunteered to
Yes.
spoil it.
I'm an unrepentant spoil sport.
I wonder what it says about me, that I was sent by my station. He raises an eyebrow thinking, it's best to let you make the next move. There can only be one conclusion, I'm the finest. Must be an argue apocalyptic omen. Don't be scared, but I think I might be supernatural, have supernatural abilities. Probably have an unbelievable kill count. I'm gonna leave while I was sent
The
unspecified.
silence carries.
Okay, that's enough for competition then. Tell me about something
Yes,
else.
it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Tell me about the
What do
case
you
again.
want to know?
Actually, that's all I need to know. I think you should know that I
No
can't remember
response.
anything.
He just arches his brow.
I really don't remember anything. There was a
Have
drinking
you tried
involved.
concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice,
Let's see.
like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
But I'm completely lacking basic information about even the organization we're in. Can you help me?
We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
I'm afraid this is a medical
Really?
situation.
You look fine to me.
I'm talking about
This
serious unbelievable
psychodrama
damage here.
is unbecoming of an officer.
Okay.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Thank
The
you,
lieutenant
Wiseman.
blinks, his mouth slightly open, and his body motionless. A microsecond passes.
Excuse me, I was lecturing you. I shouldn't have. You should consult a medical professional if you feel that you need help. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth.
This habit of dispensing wisdom has been brought to his attention before. He will not think less of you for lashing out. He is trying to curb it.
Okay,
A
forget
moment
it.
passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Nothing. Leave. The day with Kim. Flight stations. Lazarus. Beg. Yeah. I am so ready. So I have what? 1 point? Let's go next 2. We'll do Inland Empire. Do Empathy and get another chance. I just want to hold off on that for now. Physical instrument. Let's see. Conceptualization. Nice suggestion. Work it. Alright, so once again, we have no real leads on the drugs.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot, oddly screechy for a man of his size. What's going on here?
Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else
You
here.
here to fuck with us. Beat the honest worker down.
Why should
We're
I?
here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems with people who have causes.
Okay, then I'm thinking
Good.
no.
We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work! Right to work! Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
I don't think I've chosen any
Might be
sides yet.
time. Don't let the fat bastards tread on you. Cops tend to side with the higher-ups, but you're essentially still workers. I don't trust cops, but I can see you understand the right to work! Right to work!
Regardless, I have some questions for
Maybe
you.
you should ask them the questions, like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you!
He bellows to the
We
gates.
have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points the finger at the man sitting on the railing.
We, Scott.
The loitering man hollers in return. Let's see. Where are all these
Honest men
strikebreakers?
and women with rights to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests.
The man runs a hand through his steadily graying military
We
haircut.
came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
I want to get into the
Have
harbor
fun.
too.
Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're going to let you through the gates. I'm trying to meet their fat boss.
Let's see. I'm interviewing people about the murder that took place here behind the hostel cafeteria
I
there.
know nothing about a murder.
His reply is snappy
The
and
mention of
terse.
the killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through him. Interesting.
Why so
What are you
tense?
talking about? I'm not tense.
Yes, he's tense and dangerous. Somewhere below it all.
Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open up the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime.
This really is my area
We are
of
not taking a
expertise.
side in this just yet, sir.
Pity. Let us work!
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Where exactly? Okay, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you
What's it to
from?
you?
Deep set suspicion drips from his every syllable. Let's see. Routine part of the
Am I a
investigation.
suspect? Done no crimes. I only fight for the rights of people.
Alright, got that. I'm interested in your background. Makes sense, I guess. Never mind, not gonna
We're
problem.
all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Let's see. A bouncer? Where? I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe that's
Worked
what I
at
know.
Territorial. Ring a bell?
Not right now, but I might have been there. I don't really remember things
Uh-huh.
well.
It was a long time ago.
Man quickly is losing interest in talking with you. Let's see. What exactly is your
We
goal
were
here?
promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates.
And you're able to reach
Main
the
gate's
G
locked.
entrance?
Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
Wait,
Huge
head
70s
measure.
guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
How bad could one guy be? You seem
Bad.
capable.
Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Have you considered storming in like all
Why
of
don't
you?
you go arrest them instead? I'm sure they've done plenty of criminal shit. They have that look.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home, at least for now, if you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
The man rubs his jaw, perfectly like bearded square wedge. Alright, what is
When
a
a
strike?
bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
He shifts uncomfortably in his worker's overalls. What do strikers want?
They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape. There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting. What does that
His
mean?
shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new
He
clothes?
ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists in the air. The clothes are obviously not his.
I'm just going to leave now. The inspect button? Using track button in the inventory to inspect the item. Confused about that. Oh, money.
Scab?
That's the man with jolly eyes, tilting his head.
What did he just call you? Oh no, not this again. You just got away from that fucking kid.
What exactly is a
A kind
scab?
of a worm, content with mere survival. They come, they want to do our job for shittier pay, screwing over both themselves and us. Everybody loses.
Hold on, where'd they all come
Beats
from?
me. Somewhere in the ground, I think.
You don't seem to like them
Could be bloody
much.
stupid or freaking evil to Scab. Or I guess scared, maybe. But scared of what? Of who?
He looks at the mass, squinting his eyes as if trying to ascertain what they're scared
Personally,
of.
I'd rather beg than Scab. If the gentleman shouting on the street came begging, maybe they'd have gotten something.
Have you tried talking to
We
them?
explain the matters, but they don't listen. This lot would be reasonable and go home if the big guy wasn't riling them up all the time.
Yeah, I'm a scab, porch strutting. Right to work. Let's see, I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop Scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, "Let us cop for less money."
Chuckles, then
Speaking
realizes.
of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I've come to Martinez investigating a murder.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Whisper, I have no idea what I'm
That's
doing.
okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is.
Hey,
Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
it is better to do that way. I'm looking for assistance with the dead body
Body still
situation.
hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance.
Does this mean you can let me through
I
the gate?
don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
That simple? I just
Aye.
walk in,
Walk right past Measurehead and go in.
pass
Yeah,
measure
the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him. Press
Right.
the button to unlock the door.
Uh
And
huh.
go past him again.
Okay.
And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that easy.
Don't worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical
Oh,
confrontation.
rain's picking up.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible.
Has anyone ever bested him in a physical
Not
confrontation?
yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Nothing a couple of solid hooks from Dexter and Sinister won't fix.
Dexter and Sinister. Right. Because it worked out so well last time. Has any of the scabs tried converting to his
Jean-Luc
worldview?
himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition.
Got it.
Sure.
Another thing. I'm a bit short on money right now. Can you give me
Sure,
some of
my
it?
friend. I can help you out.
Let's get a hand-eye
The
coordination.
coin lands
Yes.
in your hand as if it has always belonged there. The swallow returns.
Always
Appreciated.
glad to help out the RCM. Shame I can't do more. Things are meager at the moment due to,
It nods towards
you
the
know,
protesters.
the winter's fat is slowly running out and all. Still better than scabbing though.
He's probably has problems getting by. Every little bit helps, you know. Gotta spend money to make money. Units probably
Nothing
getting
to
by.
worry about, really. The jam's a bit of a mess. Cargo can't get in or out. The rationing is a bit stricter, is all. Supplies should last the strike, though.
Every little bit helps, you know.
I'm always glad to help out when possible. Not like these slithering scabs.
He looks at them in disbelief. What's the strike
You know,
about anyway?
Serious business. I'm sure
He
the big boss
smiles.
will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Nice talk. Gotta get moving.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? Murder? huh?
Murder?
That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
Maybe you want to help me solve it by telling me who did
Of
it?
course, Policia. It wasn't me.
Sly smile.
You can rule me out. Easier that way.
Should we? He's nice.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you? Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work.
It's actually very fun and easy.
Post L'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking.
He shakes his head at the memory.
I'm doing much better here at the harbor. Being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands. Murder, huh?
Missing murder.
That sounds like a lot of hard work.
You're right. It's almost impossible.
Probably not. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. You know, serious.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met.
Alright. Well, guess we're gonna talk to Measurehead. And notice, in case of strike, press button behind guard. Hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no lock being on door or door kicking this one. If only. If only.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant side
Don't
agrees.
say anything. Size him up first.
Say nothing.
Are
Size him
you
up first.
admiring my morphophysiology?
A ripple of his muscles passes underneath his skin. He lets
It
you look.
must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me.
Puff out your chest and still
What
say
is
nothing.
this androgynous display of sexual maturity?
Looks down at you, taking stock in your
You hear
physique.
your heart pumping, fast and irregular. Your joints ache and you feel old, but still alive, somehow.
Somehow.
Stop it! You are embarrassing yourself in front of this woman and your pedomorphic friend. This display of weakness may appeal to older women with a stronger maternal instinct, but it is a liability here on Battlefield Martinez.
Jean-Luc, his body is betraying his degeneracy pretty hard. Maybe you can ask him to leave.
Let's see. My body does not betray my agency. My body is unimportant. I'm with the police and we need to get to the
That
harbor.
is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al Ghul.
His face contorts in disgust as if he was smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al Ghul emerges from your throat. You
Wait.
cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Wait, Al Ghul?
Yes, Al Ghul.
But what is Al
Al
Ghul?
Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race. It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
You mean alcohol?
Correct, my small skull servant.
Skip, is it really so
Not
bad?
good.
No.
It's like a rat
Darn.
crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Alright, I'm a servant of Al Ghul, but I still need that body down from the train.
No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Show him the ham still got it.
Let's see. Actually, I think the ham sandwich race still has it in them. Let's see. I'm a police. I need you to comply now.
Jerking motions. Signs of a late-stage neurodegenerative disorder. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You
Well, that
made
three ain't bad.
gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
Yeesh. Eey.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
So you're right about all this. Now I need your help to get me that corpse down from the tree.
Enough with this begging. You should leave the stage of history with dignity by inviting the other races to a great world war.
Yeah.
Bring your troops to the Seminine Islands and to Boogie Street, and we will pulverize you. When you are gone, we will build a museum for you. The walls will be lined with bottles of Al Ghul, your beloved beverage. Inside, we will store the odes to homosexuality you call art, and your microcephalic skulls.
This is your chance. He's talking. Rip into him with a punch and catch him off guard. No, don't rip into anyone. You're sensitive. Remember? Communicate.
Let's not conceptualize. Yeah, both are suggestions against it. It's white checking or try it, but I don't want to. You serve the Union, don't you? Aren't they white?
Don't be vulgar. White or not has got little to do with this. The race enigma runs much deeper than that.
He turns his eyes toward the harbor, seemingly bored
There
with
must
you.
be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
Let's see. But you still serve them. How does that factor into your
Mr.
life?
Claire is a man of vision and means. He has the will to confront polycultural capital. Something your race, naivistic communists, never did. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. Your petulant individualism has only contributed to your race failure. It is lax and moronic.
My jam is a mysterious
Damn.
fourth thing.
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate youth culture, have you not? You have picked them up from rock and roll songs?
I've gotten it from disco, actually.
Offshoots of the Seminoles people invented disco while having sex under the influence of cocaine. It is a shame upon my race. But what is done is done. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has happened to many of the side products of the inevitable cultural victory of the Seminoles race.
Wonderful. I need to enter the harbor now, or you could take the body down yourself,
what
maybe?
you need is to come to terms with extinction and never getting that dead body down from the tree.
He looks at the button behind him, and tattoos on his face move to reveal the smallest of smiles. Kim, what do you think of this?
This racist is better than the last, but the next racist will be the really good one.
Sure. How do you know there will be a next
There
racist?
always is.
Race
fair.
is reality.
Nods approvingly. You serve the Union, don't you?
Don't be.
There must be some friction there. He's keeping it well hidden, however.
You keep telling
Mr.
yourself that.
Claire is a man
No.
also. Jams. Offshoot. I am not surprised. What you need is Mr. Claire. Also, of course, above all, rampant multi offshoot. I am not surprised. What you need is to don't.
There must be.
Sorry.
Mr. Claire is a man
No,
of
it's all the
vision
same.
and means. He has the will to confront international capital.
Serious fourth thing.
Individualism. You have gotten these ideas from degenerate.
Youth culture does not affect my
Of
thinking.
course it does. You are a degenerate individualist and a rock and roll rebel. A pawn of international finance, just like the rest of your ham-colored race. I am not surprised you enjoy it so much. This has
Wonderful, we're done with this line of inquiry.
He looks to the distance in silence.
We still
Leave.
need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
The gaze wanders to the whirling roof. Over the whirling roofs to the yard. Welcome back from lunch. I'm getting a whole lot of nowhere. But I didn't lose a ton of health trying to sucker punch the guy. That's like maybe an improvement.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
The measurehead thing didn't go well for me. Could you help me out with that
Sorry.
somehow?
Busy surveying the situation. I'm sure you'll figure something out. You guys have all sorts of gadgets these days.
Oh, bolognese pasta was delicious. Delightful.
Wiretapping, telescopic batons, futuristic circuit bending to infiltrate harbor machinery. Maybe you could even knock that Kowalson crane over using some remote controls. Or calling in tactical air support. You guys have air support, right?
Turn to Kim. Wait, we have air support? Why did you
Because
tell
we
me that?
don't. We don't have air support or any of those other things.
I get it. Hush hush about the secret technology.
Puts the side of his nose. He pats the side of his nose with his
Something
index finger.
changes in his disposition. A merciful smile in the corner of his eye.
All right, I may have some advice for you on how to deal with Jean-Luc there, out of solidarity to the RCM. It's low in technology, however.
Yes.
First, don't fight him, obviously. Second, get him to share his theory by being subordinate. Admit your lack of expertise. Basically, grow him. That's how I do it. You're welcome.
Alright, good talking to you. Gotta run. Let's. I'm not getting anything on Kuno. Did I not talk to Kuno enough? Probably. Let's. I could go back down there. I could. I don't want to. I might have to, but I don't want to.
Your race descent has only worsened since I last saw you. You have really let yourself go.
What are those tattoos of yours supposed to mean?
Racists are generally not very good examples of their race.
He gestures towards the lorryman down the street.
I am not like them. I am craniometric perfection. I have taken the trouble to permanently draw a phrenologic grid on my skull and features. This should dispel any doubt.
True, that is a noble cranium, but you got a hard noggin yourself.
Alright, my race does not stand a chance.
Correct. Racist, I am
True.
You sure I'm not
That is-
craniometrically
You
superior to you?
exhibit forward projection of the jaw, indicative of schizophrenia and sexual inaccountability. From a purely aesthetic standpoint, the dimple in your jaw makes you look like a baby. This is not coniometry, just an observation. It
What
is
else?
impossible to see any more of your bone structure. It is covered in the ravages of Al-Ghul. From what remain of your features, I can see fleshy lips, baldness of the head, and long arms relative to lower limbs. This leads me to conclude you are not a police officer. You are a common criminal, an offspring of murderers and sailors from Sur-la-Clé and Vesper, and possibly even the degenerate sheep herders of Ubi.
Interesting. So one of his ancestors was Sir Lachef and the other
Your
Vesper?
racial heritage is uninteresting. It is the same as all Rivasholians. Your parents and their parents made the decision to reproduce while under the influence of Al-Ghul. That is the only reason you are here.
He's right there. It's almost impossible to get it on unless you're both drunk. It's too scary when people are sober.
Hmm. Describe to his advanced race theory. Probably should be more like the Measurehead. Can't talk to them. Alright. Maybe I can talk to this guy down here.
Right to work.
Do you have any tips on how to punch a guy out, do you? Say a really big race theorist guarding a
Not
button?
before you get in there and get your ass whooped. Learn by failure, I always say.
He might have some advice, but you got to at least try to fight Measurehead first. Return if you fail.
Ah, goodness. Lawyers probably store the fuel here now. Fuel here. Now they store booze. Right to work, I suppose. Ugh. I don't. Neither of the options sounds good. Shame on me. Oh, how dare you. How dare you shame me for probably good reasons. Just trying to press a button. Yeah, I didn't ask to talk to him anyway. What do you know about it?
Shitload pig. What's your question?
God, I love his model. It's so dorky. He's got like no chin. Big old ears. Love it. Especially with the arms out.
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do we
If
do
I
now?
were to want to waste my
What do we
time,
want to do?
which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Where's the rest of his
Kuno doesn't
armor?
give a shit about the armor.
How come?
Kuno's fuck gimp's got one big thing wrong with him. He's a fucking mutant. Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's too big for any man. Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
Oh, come on. He's just pretending that he doesn't care because he's too small for the armor.
What do you mean you threw it
Kuno
away?
tried to get the helmet on. It was too big.
Here forms a kickoff to the imaginary
Kuno
helmet.
kicked that shit in the sea, rugby style. That shit, yeah?
Threw into
That
the
shit
sea.
means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Who do you mean the
Yeah,
troubadour?
cock in boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? came around pretending like he cares about cows. So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuro's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Yes, this troubadour has it. You can feel it.
Oh, okay. Do you know how to get up there?
Climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Oh, okay. Where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking...
He looks around trying to come up with something.
Or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Where's
Kuno
Night City?
gives this info out on a need-to-know basis. And you don't need to know.
Do you know who he was?
Fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation.
Okay.
Very strong. You should be this stoic.
Well, that's later. Right now, let's talk about something
You're
else.
testing Kuno's patience here. Get lost.
Let's see. I think we already tried to shoot down the body. Let's see. I want to discuss the body with about the crime scene. You kids often play in the yard?
This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. What do you want with it?
Let's see. What's in the greenhouse over there?
Kipta's gardener used to work there.
Oh, hold on. The gardener used to work there?
That's what Kuno said. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Kuno can take it. Shit's nothing to Kuno.
What do you mean by kipped?
Look it up in the library. Kuno's not a fucking dictionary. Fucking small brain. Kuno means the gardener, alright?
Gonna swears a bit? A little bit. I mean the young woman by the whirling rags gardener?
Kuno doesn't explain shit. Kuno just says shit.
There's a stack of Inner back there. What's the shack?
That's just some shit roofing gimps left behind. Lazy dinks.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
Can't hide it. I see a vision with my inner eye. So you say. I saw past the veil. Yes, some shit gimps left behind. Were those gimps? Suddenly raises your eyes. Left-handed?
What the fuck are you talking about? Kuno doesn't know what handed gimps they were.
Trying to get you to talk gimp, Kuno. Don't talk.
Don't I have a single normal thing to say? Let's see. Yes, I saw past the veil.
Well. The fuck are you talking about? Ask me a normal question, pig.
They're trying to make you feel stupid, Kuno.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
I have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else.
Whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't...
Where's that roofing material? Oh.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Even. Give it a shot.
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the
There
panels
it is.
aside.
You see a shabby little door.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Let's. An empty tube of magnesolum, magnesium supplement. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you.
Someone has taken narcotics here. Perhaps police shouldn't interfere. Just thinking, just taking it. I swear I was thinking about justice. I heard amphetamines makes you a really good detective. Are you a really good detective? I was thinking about
Of course,
justice.
detective. Swift justice. Don't worry, We don't have to investigate every trace of narcotics.
Lieutenant points the ladder in the corner.
Swift, lightning justice. Faster. Harder.
See that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
Ooh. Or it could be a way to up the tree.
Lonesome. Long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake. The frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Bonuses. Learning cat for perception raise to 5. Speed gives +1 psi. Okay. Cured pig's head looks mummified. Person says get out of the way or get fucked up. Oh. Oh, it leads here. Okay. Nice. Take all. Take all. I'm cleaning up the streets. Look at me go. How do I get down? Can I get down? Not easily.
Yes?
Let's see. Seems to be following me. Nothing, just
You
an
have
observation.
a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide.
What do you mean
I
distinctive?
hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
How's
They
that?
say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
You're kidding me? Not
I don't
containers.
know. Containers contain, I guess. I'm making assumptions. We should move on.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Alright, well, I'm here. So I just need to assumedly hop down here, but I don't think I can. Wait.
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. Man down. A trooper has been left behind the enemy lines.
I do have a switch, yes.
You could swear it's more of an instinct than an actual sight. But you know there's the RCM signature rectangle on the cloak. It's a cop's cloak.
A cop's cloak? It's a
Yes,
cop's cloak.
It's probably yours. It bears the RCM insignia, and you have a habit of being careless with your equipment.
He judges
You
the
could
drop.
probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field in your day.
It's not... Well, I guess he is older. Let's see. Look
The wind
around.
is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the enormous crane towering in the distance, over the container yard. The look in his eyes is a mix of the engineer-like interest and the wonder of a 6-year-old seeing a horse for the first time.
That is a huge crane. Motherfucker, let's out whistle. Now that's a huge crane.
That's one way of putting it. It's certainly an impressive achievement of engineering. But I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here.
He looks sad. He looks at the sad piece of fabric flapping in the wind. What exactly are we doing
I
up
was
here?
under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right?
He doesn't wait for you to answer.
It could be that we are just exploring.
He looks around, wind
He's
rustling his
thinking
hair.
you've forgotten where you are again.
Do you really think this cloak is mine? Should I
Cloak?
just jump for it?
I do think it's yours, yes. As to whether you should go for it,
He looks over the ledge at the cold pavement below.
it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Alright, let's go. Let's get some savoir-faire. Level it up. Alright. Apply changes and close. Oh, that didn't help much. Okay. I should have done it once and like there's even a raised bit there that you probably
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
right, I can always I can't do this right now, I'll make a jump next time.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained the muscle there.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
Damn it. Come on. Just jump. It's right there.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast.
Right.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained the muscle there.
Yeah, no. Annoyed. Oh yeah, I wasted though. You know what? I'm load game. Oh, it's all the way back here? Damn it. Yeah, that was hours ago. Look at that, that was hours ago. Ah, oh well. I live with my mistakes. I don't know. That's why I was really wanting him to drop, especially like there where it's raised up a good foot. I don't know. It's maybe there's a gap you can't see. That's like it's not really. I don't know. Need to get some help. Or maybe I can. Nope. I mean, there wouldn't be that much of a, there couldn't be that much of a gap. It's got, I don't know. I can talk to you about it?
Yes?
Eh, why not?
Because you're the
Yeah, of
best
course not.
qualified. No, that doesn't seem right.
That doesn't make sense. Dumb brain.
You
I'm good
look
for nothing.
dumb
Oh
if you
no!
keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
My morale. It's just, I am very bad at surviving. Look it. Oh, is that up there? Wait. Perspective is hard. Yeah, there's a bucket right here. Oh. Postcard. Our builders keeps running together. Doorway is going to collapse soon. Can I hop over here? Anything? No. Okay. How soon? Hopefully not too soon. Nope. Where are you going? Oh, you're going the right way. I was just impatient with you. I'm sorry. Just a little annoyed at my own hubris and my lost points. Just want to get that cloak. But we have it for next time. I just need to, I don't know, talk to the right people maybe. Get a hint. Hello. Welcome. Let's talk to her. So I got new information.
Hello again, officer. Of course.
Any directions?
Where to?
Where am
What
I?
do you mean?
I'm a bit disoriented. This is Riversall,
Yes,
right?
sir. District of Martinez. This
She looks around.
intersection is called Roundabout North.
He knows where we are. He just wants directions.
What is up
There's
north?
the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really.
I'm pretty alright. I'm a little annoyed at this game. Bro, trying to figure things out and I keep getting stopped. I'm not sure what to do about it. Besides that, I'm pretty alright. Pretty okay alright. How about you? How are you?
The harbor gates? Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow the local politics. A fleet store, too.
I need to head east.
Some
South?
shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Just coast. There's a little fishing village there, and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago.
Rows of stalls under a broad roof, where silvery fish were heaped on newspapers. Water everywhere, pouring from the heavens in the shadow of the old church.
Me? I'm from the US. And I'm very cautious about getting, like, I don't like talking about myself much. So that's all I'm giving for now. I'm scared of getting found out. Now, what kind of fish market is it?
The abandoned kind? It used to gather every spring, but there's nothing to do there now.
Or it's just the US. Oh, no, Joe, no, you can't. Not of America. Now they know. Now I'm gonna get doxxed and swatted. I gotta move to a different US. And to the west?
Water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There are some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach.
In the west is the miracle.
The miracle? What is the
No
miracle?
problem.
I have to run.
Jamais vu. Derealization. Jamais vu. The opposite of déjà vu. Not already seen, but never seen. Everything that should be familiar appears strange and new, like some half-forgotten day in your childhood. Only now. That's the feeling you've been having. And for who knows how long. You should go and ask Joyce Messier about this. What world are we in? This is a fundamental question.
Bonuses is XP for every orb clicked. Ooh. And all intellect learning caps raised by 1. That's nice. So click some orbs. Street sign says, fuck the police. Alright. Pigs go home. The street's name is illegible. Okay, let's... Closed for winter. Please use main entrance. Goods in the lorry haphazardly litter surroundings. The Classy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts up to 10 lists. What? I clicked the thing. Oh. Jump Jams, a popular something. Oh, trash. One for my morale. Good. Freet. Don't know if I have enough money for it anyway. Let's talk to this guy again. It says GRIH. It's like a main entrance though. It does look like the main entrance. I don't know what to do, but it's not main enough. It's the side. It's the fancy side entrance. All the cool kids enter.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you?
You're the man in the boots that at the gates. Kuno said you know about the armor.
The little boy had the good on his promise. To get
His
me
promise?
into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, the cops in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
The probe into the armor? What did you learn?
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly.
What sort of
I
technical
did some
stuff?
research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia.
Hold up. 4 pieces. Helmet, cuirass, gauntlets, boots. What about the
They're
leggings?
just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Okay. I'm going to find 1 piece. 1 is enough.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him.
So Kuno used us to what?
It's
Scare
a
you?
minor nuisance. It's all good.
He contemplates taking a swig from his flask.
Not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
Thank you for
No
cooperation.
problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful. He is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Good talking to you. Gotta run. Alright. Let's go back to Kuno and... Oop. Save.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I found your shack. Point to the shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
Before we get to that, let's talk about how you said it was just some roofing material some gimps left behind. That was a lie.
That's the past. You and Kuno, and now let's talk about how you opened the secret door, fucking at Kuno's kingdom.
My face shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
He can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to
You
you.
like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Probably shouldn't tell him that. Let's see. Found plate covered in powder residue. Anything about that?
Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old, but you could have that sparkle in your eyes.
What was with the pig
Oh,
head?
that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
What sort of, let's see, demo tape, like some kind of musician. Cool pig head. Liked it. Got one too. This one. Point your head. It's shit.
What?
It's a joke. He looks
What is this
confused.
shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Oh,
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
I was hoping. I thought it was a good one. I thought it was an okay joke. Maybe a bit of a groaner, but they didn't even give me that. What's with the two Elysium?
Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it is. It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
Let's see. I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the time. Come on, it's just magnesium. Don't
You're
mystify
not
it.
getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Pig, don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
Can I get to the harbor from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
I tried that. Didn't go so well.
Knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy. Just jump.
To get more yellow. Dang it. Is that my code up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. Point your code away from the wind.
You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all, what?
Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secrets. Kuno's not snitching.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
I've had enough
Good
of this.
call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
I talked to Mignon about the armor. It's completed. Can't level it up anymore. So he raised his eyebrows, projecting an aggressive indifference. Oh, the tip fade off. Good job, Kuno.
What? Don't be playing Kuno off as a snitch bitch. The oldest trick in the book, people.
Are you snitching, Kuno?
This is some ancient bullshit, people. Kuno would rather take 10 than snitch. Pig's full of shit. Get the fuck out of here.
You found a real nice button to push. Turned the tables on him. You're a little bit closer now to understanding this kid.
Let's see. Ask, who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Primal. Violent.
So you refer yourself in the third person?
What are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
The thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a false alarm. Or a fire alarm. The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the window over here, overlooking the yard.
He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate,
Gee.
Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in air, Kuno! Somebody, please!
This is red check. Number retried. I don't think let's say make Kuno look like a snitch. I don't want to deal with that. Just it fact that it's a physical instrument. Let's see. Let's see. Don't punch him. That's a bad idea. Back off.
Look,
And it whispers when
I
retreating
know
violently.
you wanted to hit me. You got that?
No.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look. The Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
No, yes, but I didn't act on it. It was just fantasy. Yes, how do I get back to it? I want to go back to that thought. How do you know that? You can't see inside my head. Whisper, can you read my mind, Kuno?
Kuno can smell that violent shit. I know what you were thinking.
Continue.
I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut his shit down. You know what? You should have hit the Kuno, because now
Raise his voice again.
you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you.
Spread his arms around, taking dominion of the yard.
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Whatever, add the crime scene.
Kuno is kind to his bitch. Ask your questions, but remember, this changes shit.
Click, 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 click!
Let's see. See if this works.
He's on your
Damn it.
crime
Oh
scene,
my goodness,
watching
the
you
worst.
around. And he's been here for some time too. This is where he hangs out. You have to get more out of him.
Let's
He
see.
could be useful.
Let's talk like normal people. Listen, I know boundary pushing thing is new to you. Let's see. All kinds of things, throwing stones. Want to help Darcy and bust a murder?
No. What are you? Fucking mentally handicapped?
Kuno, they've almost made you a snitch now!
Ease off, see? Kuno always takes the bullet over the hammer.
Back down from. Oh no, I lost that. Back down. I wasn't going to hit him, so. Oh well. Okay, I'm
Kuno
off.
doesn't fucking care.
Oh well. Yeah, I'm gonna give this if it gives me another chance now that I've gotten the advice. We'll see if I. Come on.
The tarpaulin cloak with possible RCM markings is still caught on the railing.
It's still low, but why not? Damn. Oh. Yeah,
No,
it's worth a shot.
No, that's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Right, I can't do it right now. I'll make the
Sure.
jump next time.
Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Yeah. Well. See. Well. I learned some things. Fucked up a lot of things. And now I have no idea what I'm going to do next. 'Cause I guess I could talk to Joyce again next time. See if I can get any more info from her. Because Kuno's about tapped out. But you never know with Kuno. The Kuno. Student's tapped out. I'm done with Kuno for now. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I could talk to. I don't know who else I could talk to besides Joyce. Maybe get some info and wait for it because I don't know a solid lead on the driver. I could go to the hotel and talk to people there or the motel. That's a problem for next time me. This time me is signing off for now. I'm gonna go eat. Bye. Thanks for watching.